it's a hard life that you. Well, no, I won't say that. Let me say it seems like people, they're brain dead, so they usually feed into these MCs that you're speaking of that are in support or advocates of the system.
We're on the Wake Up Show.
Yeah,
first of all, wake up, Spike Lee style. You know what I'm saying? We're on the Wake Up Show.
That's where the name came from.
Yeah. But we got to realize something. Hip hop is a very powerful music. It's the only music that demands an instant affirmative. What that means is, as I'm talking right now, you're nodding your head in agreement to what I say. When a beat drops, what you do? You nod your head. Yes, right? You nod your head. Yes. What kind of message does that send to your body? Lyrics to be like, "Bitches ain't shit. I hate myself. Black people just make money, kill them." You nod your head yes the whole way. Same way you do in church, same way you do in conversation when you're listening to your loved one or whatever. You may think that's disconnected, but there's nothing that's disconnected. You know what I'm saying? There's no greater illusion on this planet than the idea of separation. Everything is connected. You know what I'm saying? So when you're nodding your head yes to the beat and the lyrics are coming and they're book, you're building a tolerance, just like when you nod your head on heroin. You're building a tolerance for bull. So that back, like for me, I'm gonna be careful. I'm in LA, but I believe this. I'm from New York, but I believe this. The tolerance for bullshit started around the time of the Chronic. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time I ever heard, and I like that album. You know what I'm saying? I can't deny it. It was like a drug. I couldn't deny it. But that's when cats started saying like, yo, I just like the beat, you know what I'm saying? I just like how his voice sounds. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is not the first time you really heard someone saying like, yo, I just like the beat though. Yeah, I know it's bullshit, but yo, I just like what he's saying. I like how it sounds. I like the beat. I can't deny the beat. Dre and Snoop's voice, So, I remember 1989 listening to like Fight the Power and all that, be like, wow, if this is where hip hop is now, where will it be 10 years from now? 1999, I remember turning on MTV and be like, what's my mother name? Chica. And I was like, wow. Lyrically, regression. Musically, regression. I'm not dissing Jay-Z. I'm just talking about the state of hip-hop and how we build a tolerance for bullshit. Nobody really wants to hear this because we're comfortable. And that's the weapon of mass destruction that Bush is aiming for. Not a fucking bomb. He doesn't want anyone to touch our comfort level. We don't want to think about the fact that every time we buy ice, someone in Sierra Leone or South Africa is losing a head, an arm. Black people. We're talking about black people get killed. For every little piece of ice you got, that's black blood you got around your neck. Nobody wants to hear that. I have a right to be comfortable. We don't care. Why? Because finally we starting to make a little bit of loot. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to make loot writing poetry. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. Cats are making mad loot nowadays. They're like, yo, why am I going to fight a war when I can pose with, Sean John and Donald Trump and all this other shit? You can't make that much money without exploiting people. You cannot make $1 billion without exploiting people. That's the state of this world. Money is not power. Love is power. Love is power. You can make money, but don't mistake that as your power is all I'm saying. I've made mad money. You know what I'm saying?
Is that all right?
I'm doing very well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's not where my power comes from. And when you hear me speak, that's not where my power comes from. It doesn't rest on some sort of acclaim that comes from having some nice car waiting for me or some nice house waiting for me. It rests on the acclaim that I know how to love and I know how to forgive and I know how to speak and I know how to use my voice to conquer the bullshit. The system. And the system, it doesn't scare me. You know what I'm saying? George Bush doesn't scare me. I have my FBI file. They did a write-up on me in the workers' revolution, the revolutionary worker, the communist paper. I know I have my FBI file. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. And we face being blacklisted as artists today. I mean, Clear Channel sent out this big list of songs they didn't want. I'm not supposed to talk about this on the station. Probably on this station. I don't know.
Well, one of the stations is a Clear Channel station.
Yeah. But let me say this. But they sent out this list during 9/11 of songs they didn't want played. Because they didn't want to affect the political climate. They didn't want to disrupt people. They're like, don't play anything by Rage Against the Machine. Don't play John Lennon Imagine. But you know what? Aside from Public Enemy, there was not one hip hop song on the list. Why? Because the hip-hop is not a threat. Your cats and your fucking do-rags and your guns, you're not a threat. You're just like the white motherfuckers with their bandanas and cowboy hats and their guns. You're just like them. You bought into the system. You are them. You're not fucking thugs. You're cowboys, And you call yourself soldiers, and that's exactly what you are. You're soldiers for the fucking man, Look at me and my fucking Native American moccasins. This is what the true generals. You know what I'm saying? This is how we march. This is how we march, connected to the earth, connected to each other. You know what I'm saying? Chicano sisters know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the thing, but we bought into it. You know, these cats are trying to be Jimmy Dean. They're trying to be some that's already been. That's why they got names from Scarface records, you know, Scarface movies, and you know, they're trying to be some that they seen in a movie. That man, be free.
So we on fire. We'll be right back.